Hey guys, my name's Bree.
And I'm Bree's dad, Chase.
And today we're going to be making some Fettuccini Elfredo.
From the movie Elf, the Buddies Sing and Cheer Along edition of the movie. All right. And so, Bree, where do we find this movie at?
Amazon.
Amazon Prime, right?
Yes, Amazon
so
Prime.
So we got the Amazon Fire Stick or Fire TV, and we were scrolling through and looking for some cool
Christmas movies.
Yeah, some Christmas movies, and we saw this and we were like, okay, we've got to watch this movie. And Bree, so when we found the Sing and Cheer Along edition, we were like, okay, we've got to watch this because number one, Elf is like one of the coolest Christmas movies ever.
And I got some of his pajamas on.
And Bree does. She's got elf pajamas. So in keeping with the spirit of this video, she's got the elf, and then I have my my Christmas tree hoodie.
He even has a little star.
Look at that. Ooh, yeah. All right. So anyway,
it looks like you have a crazy hair or something.
So we wanted to watch the movie because we thought it would be funny and something new and kind of a new addition to the movie. And what's really neat about the Sing and Cheer Along edition?
When the like singing parts are on, when like Buddy or anyone's singing, it puts on the lyrics at the bottom of your TV.
Yep. And then some other cool things is it's got a lot of like elf knowledge and cultural stuff, like some fun facts about elves that you can kind of read and learn more about elf culture. And then the other cool thing, which leads us to our video, is that they have recipes for some of the meals that Buddy eats and some of the other characters in the movie eats throughout the movie. And so it's got some of the recipes, and we thought that we would make one of those recipes, which we chose. Which one?
Fettuccini Elfredo.
All right, and so which scene from the movie is this recipe from?
He got off the phone with his dad because of the radiator. He said it was like scary, and it was like a weird meow sound.
Can you recreate that sound for us? All right, so Buddy got scared of the radiator and called his dad on his way to work. It was after the first night that he stayed there with his dad, and so he's in the kitchen, and so he starts making this Fettuccine Alfredo, and so we are going to make that for you guys, and we're going to taste test it, and we're going to see if it's actually good or if this is something that just elves should stick to.
I'm super excited. I love sugar. I just love it.
What kid doesn't?
I don't know.
They all do. In fact, I'm an adult and I love sugar. Anyway, all right, so Bree, before we get started with any kind of like meal or anything, we need some plates and some forks or utensils, right?
Yes, of course.
Guess what? I've got some plates and utensils right here, and I'm gonna try and be quiet with them because I don't want to make the audio super loud. All right, but there we go. We got some nice red plates. All right. Christmas themed red plates. Yes. All right, and so Bree, what do we need next for our Fettuccine Elfredo?
Fettuccine noodles.
Boom, we got some fettuccine noodles. All right, so now, full disclosure, we made these noodles before we started the video, so that way, you didn't have to wait for us to boil some water, make some noodles. All right, so they're all ready to go right here. Yeah, already made fettuccine noodles, and this is actually the only thing that you have to actually cook. All right, so next, I think we are going to bust out the marshmallows.
Yummy, and they're Lucky Charm edition.
So in the movie, we're kind of going a little bit off script, but they're still marshmallows. All right, so in the movie, Buddy uses just regular little mini
marshmallows. They were colorful.
No, I think they were mini. That was the snow caps.
Oh.
All right, so so this one they're colorful, so they're gonna add a little bit of color to our meal, but they're also a lot bigger and they're Lucky Charms themed marshmallows. So we're gonna add those. All right, what's next, baby?
Chocolate syrup.
Oh,
Yum.
All right, so we got chocolate syrup. All right, so next I'm gonna bust out the M&Ms. All right, so now in the movie, Buddy used regular M&Ms, I'm pretty sure. We decided to go above and beyond, and we got peanut butter M&Ms. And then what we did, because, seeing as how it's Christmas, we took out all the colors that were not red and green, and so we have only red and green
M&Ms.
M&Ms.
For extra Christmas.
For extra Christmas stuff, yeah. All right, so Bree, what is next?
I think we should put in some caramel.
Oh, some caramel. Boom. Oh yeah. All right, so we got chocolate syrup, caramel, M&Ms, Lucky Charms. We got some noodles. Next, I think we're gonna need Buddy's favorite, some maple syrup.
Oh, he loves maple syrup.
Buddy loves maple syrup. If you've watched the movie, you know this for a fact. He loves the maple syrup. All right, baby girl, what do we got next? What's next? The last ingredient
is Pop-Tarts. I have blueberry. What flavor do you have?
I have strawberry. Now in the movie, I think Buddy uses like a s'mores or something like that flavor Pop-Tart, but you can use whatever. It's all the same. It's all good. Whatever you like. All right, so we have all of our ingredients laid out here, and we got to make it. All right, so the first thing we need for the base of our meal is what?
The fettuccine noodles.
The fettuccine noodles. So here we go. All right, Bree, I'm going to dump some noodles on your plate.
They're kind of like stick together.
Yeah, they're kind of stuck together.
Need some
They kind of been sitting here a little bit, but that's all right because we have some maple syrup, some chocolate syrup, and some caramel to wet those noodles up, don't we? All right, so
looks delicious already.
we've got our noodles. Let's set those over there. What should we put on there next?
I think we should do some marshmallows.
Let's do some marshmallows. Here, let's bust open that bag. You put on your marshmallows first, and then I'll put mine on there. You're gonna get a handful. Ooh, that actually kind of looks a little bit good.
They look so fluffy though.
They are fluffy. They're very fluffy marshmallows if you buy these. Now we got these Lucky Charms marshmallows at Publix. I don't know if they are at any other grocery stores or whatnot. But
Did you just eat some?
No.
Sure.
See? All right, so next, what should we put on, baby?
Chocolate syrup.
Some chocolate syrup already? Okay. All right, Bree wants to do some chocolate syrup next. All right, how much you get?
Lots.
Oh my goodness.
Like spaghetti sauce, except I don't like the sauce.
Oh, that's a lot.
Here you
All
go.
right. All right, here we go.
Good fun.
All right, boom.
Now that's a lot.
Oh yeah.
But we also do have some caramel and I've never had maple syrup. Or haven't.
I don't know if you've had maple syrup before or not, baby.
Well, Buddy loves maple syrup.
Okay, so I think we should do the M&Ms next. The M&Ms.
Okay.
Okay, all right, so I'm gonna
Go with that.
grab a couple M&Ms. Boom. Oh my goodness gracious.
So yummy.
Oh, I'm gonna move them around a little bit there. Oh yeah. Bree, yours is looking awfully good.
I know.
Very decorative. We've got,
Should I use the rest or do you want some more?
let me get some more. I didn't get a whole lot. We're gonna add a little bit more. All right, boom, there we go.
I want the rest.
You want the right here?
Yes.
Boom!
Yummy, looks so good.
All right, so next, I was trying to get that to stay up. So next, what should we put on? What should we put on there?
You can choose.
Okay, I'm gonna go with the caramel, and then what should we do after the caramel? Maple syrup,
Yes.
and then you know what? We'll use our Pop-Tarts as the topping all over everything. All right, so caramel. All right, here we go. Oh, fun fact about me, I love
Fun
caramel.
fact about me, I do not like caramel.
Well, maybe Bree just doesn't put a whole lot of caramel in hers, but I will sit there and drink that bottle of caramel. So
I put a lot, so
how Buddy likes maple syrup is how I like caramel. It's actually a little bit ridiculous how much I love caramel. Okay, all right, and maple syrup.
I think I put more caramel than you.
I think you might have. Now, baby girl, now this stuff pours out real fast, so I'm gonna do this because there's not like a squeeze top or anything like that. All right, so here we go, some maple syrup. Now, the recipe calls, I think it called for 2 bottles.
Yes.
Yeah. So now, we kind of watched the movie and Buddy pulls out a little candle store bottle out of his sleeve, and it was really small, so we figured he poured one of those on there. So we figured this was like the
twice
equivalent
the
of 2.
size.
So we were like, okay.
Maybe a little bit more. Here.
And now I don't know if we're gonna use all of this.
Oh, we are.
Babe, oh my gosh.
Yeah, more.
Oh my gosh.
More. Okay, that's it.
Okay. Oh my goodness.
Yummy! It must taste good if Buddy likes it, because.
Well, but now you gotta remember, Buddy grew up with the elves, so we don't
I
know.
guess I'm
Like,
not like enough if I like this.
all right, so there's
like
all right.
a
So-
sundae without
so
ice cream.
So we modify the recipe a little bit. We use about half the bottle of maple syrup. I think that's kind of good enough.
Probably sure.
All right, and then Bree, what do we have next?
Our
Very last.
Our poop tarts.
Out of poop torts.
Oh,
All right, so we're just gonna use one Pop Tart, right, baby?
yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna take it, and what are we gonna do with it?
We're gonna crumble it up.
So we don't just lay it on top; we crumble it up.
Yep.
Okay.
Um,
Oh my goodness.
I know. It's delicious, right?
I mean, I hope it is. All right,
It
now.
can't really crumble since it has that sauce in it, or like that berries and stuff.
Yeah, the filling.
Yeah.
Okay. So I didn't bring any napkins over here with us, so I'm gonna do the. Go ahead, baby. Just. And then just wipe it on your pants.
I don't need to. I don't have any of the sauce on.
You didn't? Oh.
I was careful.
Well, I was not. I got it all over my hands. All right, so
I'm gonna save that pop tart for later.
let's do it, baby. All right, so
And this whole thing.
ladies and gentlemen, we present to you Fettuccine Alfredo.
Whose looks more delicious?
Yeah, whose looks more delicious? Make sure you guys comment. Oh, yours is about to spill. It didn't spill. All right, so comment down below whose looked more delicious, or if I don't know who you think's gonna eat the most. I don't know. We're not gonna eat this whole
I'm
thing.
definitely gonna eat the most.
We're not eating this whole thing, by the way. However, we do have to taste test this now, don't we?
Yes. I'm just so
All right.
excited.
So, all right, let's mix it up. Oh my gosh.
It looks so good.
And what I'm gonna try and do is when we're ready. Oh my goodness gracious. So what I'm gonna try and do,
swung it all over the table.
I'm gonna try and get a bite that has like something of everything in it.
How?
I don't know. So like I'm gonna build. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna build me a bite. I'm gonna build a bite. Like kind of like build a bear, but I'm gonna build a bite. All right. So I got some noodles there.
I'm just gonna stir it up. That's all
all
I
right.
could get.
I got that. I got a noodle. I got a noodle. I've got
Marshmallow.
a marshmallow. I've got an M&M. I've got some Pop Tart there, and that's it. Yeah.
Yeah, 3.
All right, baby, you ready?
Yeah.
All right, are you guys ready? All right, here we go. All right, 3, 2, 1.
Mmm.
Oh my god.
Mmm. Mmm. That's delicious.
Oh my gosh, that is beyond sweet.
I don't
Yeah.
taste any sweetness. I need more.
Oh my gosh.
Mmm.
Ooh.
Mmm. That's delicious.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is extremely sweet.
not.
Yes,
It's
it is.
kinda not- It's actually not.
It is really sweet. Maybe I just had a huge, maybe the marshmallow is too big. Maybe if I didn't do as much marshmallow, it'd be a little bit better.
Yeah, maybe if I didn't put as much maple syrup.
But you can definitely taste the maple syrup. I can taste a little bit of the caramel. The chocolate, not so much. I think the maple syrup and the caramel overpower the chocolate.
I think I need more vanilla.
No, you cannot. All right, let's see. All right, I'm gonna take another bite.
Same.
Okay. Guys, it is very, very sweet.
No, it's not. Oh my god, the marshmallow! Ah,
It's not terrible. It's not gross, but it's not like.
good, right?
Well, it's just you never think of something sweet with noodles, right? You never think of noodles being with something sweet, right? Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Look, it looks like I have like a pool or a pond at the bottom of my.
Yeah, so does mine. You know what? You know what it kind of looks like? It kind of looks like the teriyaki sauce when you go to like hibachi.
Oh.
Kind of looks like the teriyaki sauce in the bottom, like underneath the chicken and the noodles and stuff.
Dip the Pop-Tart at the bottom of your plate. Tastes kind of good.
Okay, all right. Pop-Tart dip at the bottom of the plate. Oh my god. Okay, I don't know if you guys can see, but the sugar is rushing inside of our bloodstream after being digested in our stomachs. And if you can see, our pupils are probably pretty dilated right now from all the sugar. I know hers probably is. All right, but anyway, so that is fettuccine Alfredo. It is extremely sweet. It's not gross by any means. And I think the peanut butter M&Ms like really adds another flavor, brings out some more to it. And Bree is still eating. This is lunch, by the way. This is our lunch.
Oh,
it's lunch and dessert. So Bree, are you a fan of fettuccine Alfredo?
Take out the noodles and yes.
Take out the noodles and yes. Okay. Was it gross?
The noodles made it.
The noodles made it gross?
Well, it wasn't gross, but the noodles are kind of hard for some reason.
Well, all right. So I made the noodles before, and so they were kind of dry. You know, like it's kind of hard to keep noodles nice and fresh when they're sitting out for a little bit while we're getting set up for the video. But so the noodles are the most disgusting part?
Yeah, but they're not disgusting. It's just they're hard.
Okay.
So that's just.
What's your favorite part?
I would say my favorite part would be probably the Pop-Tart dipped in the bottom of my plate.
The Pop-Tart dipped in the bottom of your plate. Okay.
It's the most delicious part.
I would say my favorite part was making this with you. No. Anyway, but it's not gross. It's not really good. It's just way too much for me.
I don't think it's too sweet though.
But I'm an adult, you know what I mean? So like, but she loves this stuff. I don't know. Maybe if I would change one thing, I would change it instead of the big marshmallows. Maybe just use the small marshmallows.
And maybe get normal spaghetti noodles.
Well, it's fettuccine Alfredo, so we got fettuccine noodles. That's why we got these kind of noodles.
True.
All right, so Bree, we've taste tested it. You kind of like it. We kind of don't. It's 50-50%.
Yes.
All right. Would you recommend that any of our viewers go out and make this recipe?
Infinity and beyond percent.
Oh, that's a huge percentage.
Beyond infinity.
All right, so guys, definitely check out the recipe. Make it. It's actually a lot of fun and it's super easy. All you have to do is make fettuccine noodles. That's it, or any kind of noodle. You can use any kind of noodle. And we're gonna post the recipe in the description below, so that way you guys can follow that. And the movie.
Yes.
Is the movie worth watching too?
Yes.
All right, regular.
Isn't there another recipe?
Yeah, there's like 3 or 4 different recipes within the movie that you can make. There's a ramen noodle recipe, and there's a couple other ones. We just thought this one would be the most fun to make because this is a little bit easier and and fun too. And it looks really like Buddy looked like he really loved it. So we were like, hey, we gotta try it.
Digging it with his hands.
I mean, he was eating it with his hands. Yeah, and he was getting it all over his costume too. It's funny.
Yes.
It's a good movie. Definitely check out the movie.
Yes.
I know for a fact it is on Amazon Prime, and I'm sure you can probably rent it from any of Apple TV or wherever you watch your stuff at. Just look out for that. It's the Elf Buddies Sing and Cheer Along edition. A lot of fun. We have a good time watching it. So Bree, they've seen us make it. They've seen us eat it. We've talked about it. We talked about the movie. People watching our video, what should they do?
You should like, subscribe, and share, and don't forget to ring that bell when we post new content and videos.
That's right. That way you guys can see and be notified whenever we put up a new video. Yeah. And that way you guys can check us out. Right? All right. So that's it.
Oh, and don't forget to check out my gaming channel, Miss Princess Gaming.
Oh yes, Little Miss Bree has a brand new gaming channel where she plays Roblox and Among Us and some other stuff like that. So she's gonna be putting out a lot of content doing that. And so That's it. We're out. You guys have a super duper awesome Christmas. Have a what?
Merry New Year.
A Merry New Year. That's a new one. Have a Happy New Year and
Merry
Christmas. All right, and hope you guys get everything you need. And remember, Christmas isn't about presents. It's about your family and spending time with the ones that you love.
Yes.
A little bit difficult to do right now, given what's going on in the world. However, make do with what you have and enjoy each other's company. Enjoy your stuff, and just remember what it's about. It's about your family, the ones you love, and being there for them and with them, right?
Of course.
All right. Merry Christmas, guys.
Merry Christmas. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Bye.
Bye.